Hello and welcome back to part 2 of this tutorial. We are about to start row number 23. As I said at the end of part 1, I will from now on only show you the right side rows, because the wrong side rows are basically always the same. That's why I now only show you the rows with uneven numbers. Alright, we start row 23 as always. Slip the border stitch and then knit 3 stitches. For those of you who have the written pattern next to their work, I put a link to the pattern below this video. You can now see that from this row on, the symbols of the pattern are highlighted in red. That means we now reached our pattern repetitions. We will repeat these repetitions over and over again as we build our shawl to form the hearts within the pattern. We start by knitting the first 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, and knit 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we yarn over again, pass 1 stitch over, pass that stitch over this one, and then we knit another 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now this red box that you can see in your written pattern is finished. That means that now, if we had more stitches, the pattern would repeat itself. So we would again start with 6 knit stitches, then knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 5 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 over, knit 5 stitches. Okay, after that we knit 1 stitch, then yarn over, knit the middle stitch through the back loop, yarn over again and knit 1 stitch. And now on the left side my pattern repetition starts accordingly with 5 knit stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and then knit 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And with that, the pattern repetition ends. And after that, we end the row with a yarn over and 4 knit stitches, the 3 usual stitches and the border stitch. Next is the wrong side row, which you can do on your own, and we continue here with row 25. Okay, row 25. Slip the border stitch, knit 3 stitches, then yarn over and knit another 2 stitches. Next, we start another pattern repeat. So the next red box in your written pattern. Knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 1 stitch, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 1 stitch, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 1 stitch, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 1 stitch, knit 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4. With that, we finish another pattern repeat. And if we had more stitches, we will continue by starting that same pattern repeat again at the end. In your written pattern, you'd start another red box. After that, we end with 1 knit stitch, a yarn over, and we knit the middle stitch through the back loop. yarn over again, and knit the next stitch. And now on the left side we continue with the yellow box. Knit 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 1 stitch, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 1 stitch, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit a stitch, yarn over, pass 1 over, and then we knit 4 stitches at the end. This is where the yellow box of your written pattern ends, where the pattern repeat is finished. Here too you would start the repeat anew if you had more stitches. And then we end the row with 2 knit stitches, a yarn over, the usual 3 knit stitches, and the border stitch. We continue with row 27. We again slip the first stitch, knit 3 stitches, and yarn over. Then knit 4 stitches, and now we start the pattern repeat, one of the red boxes. Knit 2 stitches, then knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over, and then pass a stitch over 2 stitches. For that, you slip a stitch, knit 2 stitches together, and then pass the slipped stitch over both of them. Then yarn over again, knit 2 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and then knit 5 stitches. Then the pattern repeat in the red box is finished, and we knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit the middle stitch through the back loop, yarn over again, and knit 1 more stitch. Now we can start the pattern repeat in the yellow box. Knit 5 stitches, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over, then we again pass 1 stitch over 2, so slip the first stitch, knit 2 together, and then pass the first stitch over. Yarn over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over, and then we pass 1 stitch over and knit 2 stitches. That's why the yellow box with the pattern repeat ends, and the row ends with 4 knit stitches and a yarn over. Then we knit the 3 stitches at the end and the border stitch. We will continue in a second with row number 29. We slip the border stitch, knit our usual 3 stitches, then yarn over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and knit 1 more stitch. And now we start the next red box, the pattern repeat. Knit 1 stitch, pass 1 stitch over, yarn over, then knit 4 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and knit 3 stitches. Yarn over, knit 2 stitches together, then knit 3 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and knit 1 stitch. And that would repeat itself if we would continue. But now we end with 1 knit stitch, a yarn over, knit 1 stitch through the back loop, yarn over, and knit 1 more stitch. And then here too we start the yellow box. Knit 2 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 2 stitches, pass 1 over, yarn over, and knit 4 stitches. Then yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and knit 3 stitches. Then knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over. Wait a minute. Here after we knitted the 2 stitches together, did a yarn over, and 1 knit stitch, the yellow box ended. So that is where you would repeat the yellow box or the pattern repeat. After that, we knit 2 stitches, then yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 2 stitches, then yarn over and knit 3 stitches. And then knit the border stitch. And we meet again for row 31. Alright, we start again with the border stitch. Then knit 3 stitches, yarn over, knit 2 stitches, then knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 1 stitch, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and knit 1 stitch. And now we start the red box pattern repeat. Knit 2 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, then knit 5 stitches, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, and knit 3 stitches. Knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, then knit 1 stitch, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and knit 1 stitch. With that, the red box is finished, and you would repeat it if you had more stitches. Then we end with 1 knit stitch, a yarn over, knit the middle stitch through the back loop, yarn over, and knit 1 stitch. Then we start the yellow box pattern repeat. Knit 1 stitch, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 1 stitch, yarn over, then pass 1 stitch over, next you knit 3 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and knit 5 stitches. Then knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, and knit 2 stitches. With that, the pattern repeat of the yellow box ends here. If you had more stitches, you would repeat that box again at this point. And then you knit 1 stitch, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 1 stitch, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 2 stitches, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, and knit the border stitch. And then we'll meet again for row 33. Alright, we now reached row 33. You can already see how the hearts are forming here. They're upside down now. This is how they look later when you wear your shawl the right way up. The bottom tip of the heart will then point downwards. Slip the border stitch, knit 3 stitches, then yarn over, knit 2 stitches, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 over, and knit 1 more stitch. And this is where, in the written pattern, the red box pattern repeat starts. Knit 2 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 3 stitches, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and knit 1 stitch at the end. Then the red box is finished. After that, we knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit the middle stitch through the back loop, yarn over again, and knit 1 stitch. Then we reach the yellow box pattern repeat on the left side again. For that, we knit 1 stitch, then knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 3 stitches, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over and knit 2 stitches. After that, the yellow box pattern repeat is finished. And we end the row with 1 knit stitch, then we knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 2 stitches, yarn over, and then knit 3 stitches and the border stitch. And then we'll continue with row 35. Slip the border stitch and knit 3 stitches. Then yarn over. Then we knit 2 stitches, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 5 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and knit 1 stitch. After that, we again start the red box from our written pattern. To start, we knit 2 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 1 stitch, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 3 stitches, knit 2 stitches together, and yarn over. Then knit 5 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, and knit 1 stitch. After that, the red box pattern repeat is finished. Then knit 1 stitch, yarn over, knit the middle stitch through the back loop, yarn over, and knit 1 more stitch. Now on the left side we start the yellow box pattern repeat. Knit 1 stitch, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, and knit 5 stitches. Yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, knit 3 stitches, yarn over, pass 1 stitch over, then knit 1 stitch, knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, and then knit 2 stitches. That's where the yellow box ends and you repeat. But for now, you end with a knit stitch. Then knit 2 stitches together, yarn over, knit 5 stitches, yarn over, then pass a stitch over, knit 2 stitches, yarn over, and then knit 3 stitches plus the border stitch. And with that, we finished our 35th row. Here you can see how we form our hearts. Later, you will wear the shawl like this. And this is where part 2 of this tutorial ends. Like I said, don't hesitate to get the written pattern. I put a link below this video. It's a good opportunity to learn reading the written patterns. Just put the written pattern next to your work and next to this video, and then you can see what to do in this tutorial and at the same time check the written pattern to learn how the pattern looks there. And like that, you can learn reading written patterns step by step, and maybe someday don't even need a video anymore to work a pattern. You can also have a look and visit my Woolly Hugs Facebook group for new ideas and designs. I also put a link to the group below this video. Alright, see you soon, hopefully in part 3 of this tutorial. Bye!